Good morning. It is July 3rd, 2023, and it's about 7:30. I am out here because I'm trying to get my plan of attack together. Today I know I want to use the 7 on this tree. That's the apple tree. Get that sprayed down. I also would like to spray the market garden. I've seen some infestation on some of the blossoms, so I'd like to take care of that. What I ended up doing was filling some of those buckets with water. That way when it rained later Saturday night, the toad got filled back up. Yesterday I came out and I got the fireworks picked up. I see I have some greening up here. I could still spray that down because I have some leftover weed killer. I also took notice of my sunflower, that it also has infestation going on, so I'm going to spray that down. I am getting ready to go and take some eggs to the food pantry, and then when I come back I'm going to tackle that. With all the rain that we've been having, I haven't put the chickens out in the run for a few days because back there is just a muddy mess. But these feeders had leftover food in them that's caked up and moldy, so I pulled them out so I could wash them out later. I have some limbs down and debris from the wind that I need to come back and pick up a bit later this afternoon. Try to tidy up that a little bit. I'd also like to spray some 7 on these sunflowers. They haven't yet opened their heads, and obviously I have another victim. These are some yellow snapdragons, and it looks like I need to secure that pole on the end. That's somehow twisted. Anyway, the fireworks was in this general area. Got it cleaned up the best I could yesterday, and that was good times. I noticed that the caladiums on the deck in the deck pot also had some Japanese beetles infestation, so I'm going to spray that down as well. I took the cushions off of the patio set and washed them, but it rained so much I never got it put back on, so I need to get that dried off. I were expecting rain on Wednesday, so I don't foresee that's going to get put back on today. Anyway, we're supposed to be mid 80s to low 90s today, and it's supposed to be sunny all day. So I'm gonna keep the chickens in. Today's Monday, Tuesday. And like I said, rain on Wednesday. Maybe if that ground back there hardens up a little bit, I'll let them out tomorrow. As you can see, I got a bit of tidying up to do in front of the coop. But other than that, those are the projects for the day. That being said, I'll bring you back later. It's 10:30 and I got back from the pantry around 9, so I've been out here for about an hour and a half. I managed to get in front here, wash down, wash the feeders out. Nope, not feeding you. I got these sunflowers and everything around here sprayed down. They were out of BT, so I had to use some other insecticide from Walmart. Got all my branches picked up. I sprayed the flowers in the wishing well. As you can see, I don't know if you can anyway, but you might be able to see the browning on the apple tree. The Japanese beetles found that. I got the stuff in front of the house sprayed down. I got my hollyhock sprayed down. Cosmos. And then I had to daisy chain about 5 hoses from the spigot right here all the way to the market garden in order to spray that. I started with 4 and then I couldn't get the back part of the beds, so I just connected the 5th one on that. I got everything here sprayed down. Got that tree as best as we could. All these beds were taken care of. So I'm going to go and turn the well on, and I'll be concentrating on the back side and this corner. But as I was out here, I was seeing some fruits. There is one. You can see her. And found a few others. There is the other one. There's another one going there. I even have a big one in there. One is up and running. I saw a few others. Zoom in on that. Also notice a bunch of spent blooms on the ground that were eaten off by the bugs. Wasn't too happy about that, but what you gonna do? Here's a prime example. That one is disconnected. And I know I saw, there she goes. Ooh. Right there. So I am going to attempt to oh, that's pretty one over there. Yeah, so I am going to turn that hose on and hit the back part of this, and hopefully, oh, here's another one. um, that will help with the infestation. This afternoon I need to mix some soil up for those 2 tires. And tomorrow I'm thinking from my okra experiment that's sprouted, I'm gonna get those seeds planted. So the one shrub over there by the deck to the left hand side, I didn't get that sprayed, but I'm gonna hit that next. And I even got the sunflower taken care of. So I'll bring you back this afternoon when I'm about to wrap up getting these tires filled with soil. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it's 6 p.m. I'm out here again. I lost my second bush beans. When I came out, it was leaned over, and couldn't tell you how it broke, wind or animal, but I lost my second bush beans and it already had started to fruit. So with the third remaining one, I decided to just throw up this wire cage around it. The peas are plumping up from a few days ago when we looked at them. Got some more clips. I need to do a bit of connecting the trellis on them. Still no flowers on the watermelon plant. I harvested some beets for one of my friends, and I left a few in there. The pepper plant also has peppers on them, and I cannot remember the variety, to be honest with you. And then my carrots should be in the window to be harvested. You see, sticking her head out over there. So yeah, those are my carrots. I was looking at another YouTuber short, and she said cabbage need room to grow, and she showed the difference. And while I did thin these out when I planted them, I still probably held on to more than I should. But these have heads. They may be a little small, but they have some heads in there. So see, this one has a tiny one. The cucumbers have started to vine, and I'm just connecting the tendrils as they go. Tendrils, I think that's the word, tendrils, in case I said that wrong. So yeah, my pepper plants, this one, I'm seeing flowers and no aphids. The specks on the leaves you see is my feed and grow that I put down a few minutes ago on those. This one, I don't see any flowers, but I also don't see any aphids, so that's a good thing. These, however, have lots of blooms. And oh, wait a minute now. There we go. There we go. So yes, that one not only has flowers, but also has a fruit. All right. Tomatoes are doing okay. Just waiting for them to get ripe. And I use this shake and feed in all of the tires, the bags, and the buckets. And then the next project I started on was I used the garden soil and this cow manure and compost. I got it blended up in the wheelbarrow, and then I'm putting it in these tires. So I'm going to fill up that tire, do a bit of cleaning up. I need to get those beets ready for my neighbor, and I want to get those pavers put back, and I'll bring you back when it's all said and done. Okay, it's about 7:20 and mission accomplished. I got everything I set out to get done, knocked off the list. Extra soil I have in those buckets. The fertilizer water, I moved it to the back by the tote, and I added a fourth bucket. The beets, I got the heads and tails cut off and gotta wash them off for my neighbor. So yeah, everything I set out to get done today, I got done. I trellised some more of the peas. And I just want to thank you once again for stopping by. My wish is that everyone had a blessed day. And, oh, the good Lord willing, I'll catch you tomorrow. I did notice that, one more thing, my broccoli are putting crowns on. So these were the ones that were infested with the the caterpillar worms a few days ago. So that's the broccoli, that's the kale, and that's the Swiss chard. I had spinach originally on this lower right, but it never came up, or I accidentally pulled it thinking it was weeds. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Stay blessed. Bye.